Many video creators, whether professional YouTubers or brands on YouTube or just beginners, regard the YouTube algorithm as a complete mystery, a higher power that rules over their view counts completely outside of their control. They believe there's no understanding how the YouTube algorithm works. It's one of the platform's most carefully guarded secrets after all. And I understand, as a beginner, that can be extremely frightening. Knowing that every video that you create as a beginner has a chance of not getting any single views. But don't worry, there is a way out of the darkness. There is a way to battle as a beginner against the algorithm that's against you. So make sure you guys stick around this video so that you can defeat the algorithm. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about how to beat the YouTube algorithm as a beginner on YouTube. Now, I know for a fact, because when I started last year, that it was incredibly difficult to get subscribers and views. And what I figured out over the last year is there is a way that you can beat the algorithm. Now, by beat the algorithm, I really mean that with the right strategy, you can go ahead and grow your channel over the next 6 months or a year and start driving traffic to your affiliate products, to your review videos, or any kind of content that you're going to be making. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jamar Jones, and I created this channel to teach you guys how you can create a successful business with affiliate marketing. Okay, so it really all starts with your SEO. So what exactly is SEO? It's search engine optimization. You need to make sure that when you're creating your videos, you're creating them with proper tags, with the proper titles, and you're also making sure that the description has a full has included all of your keywords so that YouTube knows who to serve your videos to. Okay, so when you're a beginner YouTuber, it's really important to learn the skills of properly creating your video with the right search engine optimization. And I'm going to show you a quick example of this, of how when I first created, I kind of mistakenly created a video where I was actually targeting a long-tailed keyword, which if you guys go to the previous video of mine, I'm going to put it in the card up above here. But if you guys go to my previous video, I talk about how you can compete for low competition keywords. Okay, so I'm going to show you a keyword. So how to watch the NFL without direct. So I inadvertently actually created this long tail keyword when I came up with one of the first videos I created on my channel, which was how to watch the NFL without direct TV. And as you guys can see, the first video that pops up is mine. And the way that it pops up, number one, for that particular keyword is because of many things. Is because I had it in my title, I had it in my description, and I had the proper tags. So when people, if anybody ever tries to type this into the search bar, they're going to see my video at the top, right? And I was able to do this. I believe this was one of my first maybe 4 or 5 or 6 videos that I ever created on my channel, right? And I was still able to rank number 1. So SEO does matter, right? And we're going to talk about some of the other factors, including click-through rate, as well as viewer retention. But these are all different analytics, and I'm going to show you the analytics on in the back end. These are all different analytics that you're going to want to maintain, or make sure that you're keeping a close eye to make sure that you are doing the right things you need to do to make sure that your video ranks. Because when your video ranks, it allows your channel to grow because it's getting more subscribers, more views, and it's also allowing you to drive more views to your products maybe that you're promoting as an affiliate marketer, which then allows you to make more commissions. All right, so So we talked about long tail keywords. This particular keyword here is a long tail keyword. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a long tail keyword can be anything from 5 to 7 or even 10 words long. That may be a certain keyword that somebody types in to the search bar. And search engine optimization is really big in getting search intent, right? These people are searching for certain content to either solve a problem, or they're searching for this content either maybe for entertainment, right? So what we really need to talk about is not only click-through rate, but how do we get good click-through rate? And the way that we do that is by making sure that our thumbnails are optimized. And when I say optimized thumbnail, you basically have to make sure that you have your face and your branding, your thumbnails. And also you need to make sure you have just bullet points of what you should never use small text. If you look at the majority of my thumbnails, you can see that there are less than 7 words. There's usually bright arrows, bright colors, and you're using this because you want to catch people's it's catching people's attention, right? As they're scrolling through the results, people's eyes are going to be drawn to certain different types of colors or actions. If somebody's pointing at something like this video here, I threw in an arrow plus me pointing at it. So it kind of draws people's eyes towards affiliate marketing, because if they're searching that particular video, they're probably looking for an affiliate marketing video. So if I'm pointing at it, there's a higher chance, a higher likelihood that somebody may choose to watch this video or not, right? This could be the difference between somebody watching the video or not. And you can tell through a lot of my videos that I try to use a minimal amount of words, really, really big, with my face in them, because you want people to you want to brand your thumbnails, but you also want to brand your YouTube channel. And you can do that by placing your face in the thumbnails of all of your pictures here. So these are a great example of all the thumbnails. And of course, as you guys go through and you start creating lots of different thumbnails, you should always be looking at in your back office, you should always be looking to see what exactly is your click-through rate, and go through and look at the ones that did really well and the ones that didn't do well. And then you can start to really make your thumbnails towards the ones that are doing really, really well. And they say that a high click-through rate is average is anywhere between like 3 or 4%. Anything over 5 to 8 to 10% is a really good click-through rate. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go take a look in my back office here. And this is really, really important. When you start creating YouTube videos, you need to be spending a lot of time in your back office looking at your analytics. And the reason for this is because it's going to tell a story. It's going to tell a story of each video. It's going to tell a story of the health of your channel. And it's also going to show you exactly where you need to start steering your channel to continue growing your channel and so I don't have a large channel, as you guys can see, 4,222 subscribers, but I have been able to do this with about 80 videos, which on average you can go and look up the Google statistics, but they say for you to reach certain subscriber milestones, you have to have a certain number of videos. And I think that I'm way under that. And the reason for that is a lot of these different strategies that I'm going to tell you about here. So let's go in where you want to go when you're trying to look at your analytics for determining whether your channel is doing well or is not doing well, is you really just need to go to reach. And what reach is going to tell you is not only your impressions, right? So in the last 28 days, I've had my videos viewed, and that's not viewed, that's when they actually saw the thumbnail, 171,000 times is the number that my videos were actually seen on the search page. My impressions click-through rate is about 5%, and that's, I would say that's probably around average. Now, if that click-through rate was down below 3 or 2%, then there's probably some things that you're going to need to change to make sure that you start getting that number up. Okay, so if you scroll down, what you're going to see is really, really important information. You're going to be able to see where your traffic is coming from. Okay. And your traffic should be coming from lots of different places. So we'll take a brief look at my traffic. So it's saying here, YouTube search comes up with 35.8% of my traffic. You should have your traffic, the top two should be suggested videos and search, right? Suggested videos means that you're doing all the right things. And towards the end of this video, make sure you guys stick around. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get, there's like 4 or 5 specific things that you can do to try and get your video as a suggested video. So if you look here, it says 20% channel pages, 19% external, 10% suggested videos, and then 7% browse features. So it gives you a really good breakdown of exactly where your traffic is coming from to view your content. And beside this is an amazing funnel, which basically breaks down how your impressions, so people who viewed it on the search page in YouTube, and then how or did they lead to watch time. So I had 171,000, like I said, in the last 28 days. 20.3% of it was from YouTube recommending your content. Where you really want to get to is that 30, 40, 50% of your content. That means YouTube is starting to recognize that your channel people are watching your stuff so that they can then start pushing it out. Okay. And 5% is right on average. And then out of the 5% of people who actually clicked on my thumbnails, I got 8,800 impressions, and then an average view duration of 4 minutes and 17 seconds. And I've been trying to work to increase that. And the way I'm going to be doing that is trying to provide you guys with more value in a shorter window of time, because I know you guys don't want to sit through 30-minute videos every time. All right. And then from that, from those impressions, I actually got 630 watch hours in the last 28 days. All right. So here you can see external. Easy Bio Link has been a great asset for me to drive views to my channel as well as subscribers. If you guys aren't familiar with Easy Bio Link, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. It's like Linktree, only it's a lot better. I've embedded my YouTube video inside of my Easy Bio Link on my TikTok page. So if anybody goes to my TikTok profile and they go to check out my Easy Bio Link, then what happens is there's going to be a video on there, which I'll show you. There's going to be a video on there that's going to allow people to watch a video. Well, when they click on that video, you get credited for the impression, the view, everything, right? So here's the current video that I have up right now, and it allows people the ability to watch the video, and also it allows people to subscribe to your channel, which is really, really important, right? Because you're able to drive a lot of organic traffic from TikTok to your YouTube channel via the Easy Bio Link. Okay, and as you can see here, I got 63% of my proportion of my total traffic of the external from Easy Bio Link, which means that a massive amount of my traffic coming to check out my YouTube channel is coming from TikTok through the Easy Bio Link. So if you guys want to continue growing your YouTube channels, or you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you already have a TikTok, make sure that you guys get the Easy Bio Link. Again, the link is in the description. I am an affiliate for them, but trust me, it's going to be like the best $40 you spent this year, because it's going to allow you to continue growing your brand on YouTube. So you can see also that I'm getting Google search traffic, which means that my SEO on my videos is doing well enough to be able to get my videos placed on the Google search engine, which is really, really powerful, right? So when you go to, somebody types in a specific keyword, your video is the first one that pops up on there. And as you guys know, people love to consume content on video instead of on text, instead of blogs today. And then you can see here, I'm also driving traffic from other external sources like Facebook. All right. And we could click see more, but some other types of external traffic could be other web pages that I might have. My ClickFunnels pages have some of my YouTube channels, so that's where some of that traffic is coming from. Playlist doesn't really get a lot of my, I do have a lot of playlists, but I need to continue doing a better job driving traffic to my playlist, either via email or from my Facebook group. Suggested videos, traffic source from suggested videos is 10.6. I've been constantly working this year trying, because I think I started earlier this year at about 6 or 7%, and I'm now up to 10% of my total traffic. So you want to continue growing your channel and getting your videos towards suggested videos, because that's where you can generate a lot of momentum with your channel. And then YouTube search is, of course, is where you're going to be doing a lot of your SEO, is driving it towards search. When people search for a particular video using a long tail keyword or a specific keyword that you've tagged out in your video, in the description or in the tags or in the title, that's how YouTube knows who to serve your videos to. And then here you can see I'm getting 36% of my traffic through search. So I'm getting a pretty good balance of external search as well as so you can see here, search through my channel pages, external. So I'm getting a pretty good balance all the way through. All right. So if you click on see more, you can really drill down to exactly what videos are doing best in terms of your click-through rate. Now, your click-through rate, like I said before, is when somebody it gets an impression on somebody and they actually click on your particular to watch your video. They click through from the search page to watch the video. And you can see here I'm averaging 5.1%, and some of these are really, really high, right? So 8%, this one at the top has done really, really well. A video I uploaded back in July. It's a Google, like how to, get Google Ads certification. And it's got almost 13% click-through rate, which is unbelievably great for my channel. It's allowed me to gain a lot of subscribers and a lot of views to my channel. That's basically how this works. When you get a really good thumbnail and you can see it was a very, very simple thumbnail that took me probably 2 minutes in Canva to make, but it's a thumbnail that did really, really well because I was able to drive traffic over from TikTok which increased my click-through rate. All right. So all the way down through here, you can see there's 7%, some 2 to 3%, and that's going to be pretty average, is like 2 to 3 to 4%, and anything over that is really a bonus. All right. So make sure you guys are coming into your back office and you're checking out all of your analytics and tracking everything, and whatever does well, make very similar videos to that, right? If you're getting a lot of impressions and you're getting a lot of views on a particular video, just create very similar videos around the same topic and with the same type of thumbnail, and your channel should continue to grow that way. All right. All right. So if we go back here to there's other things that's really important on here. Engagement. Engagement is probably one of the biggest tools that YouTube looks at in terms of viewer retention, because YouTube is a business, Google is a business. They want people to stay on their platform as long as possible. So if they're watching your videos from beginning all the way to end, and they're going and they're watching another one of your videos, YouTube is going to look at that and they're going to start suggesting that video to other people, because if a group of people are watching the video all the way through and they continue serving it to other people, they're going to expect the same result. I hope that makes sense. But continually, right now, my average view duration for the last 28 days is 4 minutes and 33 seconds, but you can obviously expand this out to 90 days and 365 days, right? So my average view duration over the last year is 5 minutes and 22 seconds. So in the future, I will be trying to do a really good job keeping my videos as compact as possible. I know this video is already running a little bit longer than I want to, but I want to make sure that you guys get this information and understanding how you guys can beat the YouTube algorithm and start growing your own YouTube channels. The last piece to this is the reach. In the last 365 days, you can see it takes time for your channel to continue growing your reach, right? I have almost 1 million impressions. on my YouTube thumbnails, right? With a click-through rate that's pretty good. It's above the average, I think, at like 5 or 6%. And I've gotten about 90,000 views on my channel. And you can see here, it just kind of like is really slow. And then as I continue creating more content this year, my impressions and my engagement on my videos started going higher and higher. And make sure you guys inside of your videos, just like I'm about to do right now, make sure you guys hit a thumbs up if you guys are getting value from this video, and make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I come out with new videos. If you guys have more questions, leave them in the comment section down below. All of these different things, as you mention them within your video, increase the engagement. So more engagement, more retention is going to tell YouTube that this is a video that people like and are engaging with, and they're going to want to suggest it to other people. Okay. So I made a few notes here that I want to make sure that we highlight before I end this video. Okay. So these 7 things are really important. These are the signals that YouTube looks at for determining, how they recommend your video, right? Or who they recommend your video to. So we talked about the click-through rate. It's the likelihood of somebody clicking on your video after they see it. Now the first 3 signals, these first 3 are the ones that you can control. 4 through 7, you cannot control. The second thing is your watch time. It's the combined amount of time that viewers spend watching your video. The third thing is how many videos the user has watched from your channel. So all these 3 things you can control when somebody is starting to view your content, right? Click-through rate, the watch time, and how many videos the user has watched on your channel. Now the rest of these are really up to YouTube, the algorithm, and don't get too hung up on these, but understand that by controlling what you can control, you can put the ball in your court, and you can make it the algorithm beneficial to you to where you can start to have steady growth on your channel. So number 4 is how recently the user watched a video about that particular topic. And this has probably happened to you in the past. If we go to my YouTube channel and we go home, what they're going to do is they're going to recommend either people that I've watched, right? So I do watch Grand Stefan, whose channel has grown amazingly right over the last 2, 3, and 4 years. I recommend going and watching what these other YouTubers are doing and how they're growing their channel and model success. Okay. So I've listened, I listen to music. I listen to, some freestyle rapper. I mean, they're going to show me stuff that I like to consume in terms of entertainment on YouTube. And so all of these top videos here are all videos that they're basically placing in front of me because they know that I've already consumed their content before. So they're going to place other videos in front of me, so I will continue consuming content on their platform, right? So how recently the user watched a video about a particular topic, so it'll start to serve other videos very similar to that topic. So what the user had searched for in the past. So it takes all of your search data and it will start serving you different things maybe that you search for. The user's previously watched videos, like I just showed you, it will show you exactly from the same YouTube content creator their previous videos or very brand new videos that they might have just uploaded. They're going to serve that directly to you, and that will be a good way for you if you're creating consistent content. If you're creating content on a daily basis and somebody's watching your content, guess what? When they log into YouTube, your video is going to be one of the first videos that YouTube is going to serve to them because they know that you either search for the content or you've been consistently watching that content over time. The last thing is the user's demographic information and location. So like if you're in the United States, they're not going to serve you a bunch of content from Ireland or from Australia or from Thailand. They're going to serve you a lot more content from the United States. All right. So the last portion to this, so there's 5 specific ways that you want to get more views through YouTube recommendations. And these are the things that I've worked on over the last year to steadily increase the percentage of recommended videos, my videos that are recommended. So stick to a constant premise or format for your YouTube channel. If you make videos about, exercise and dieting, don't go off and start creating, start doing vlogs about traveling and stuff like that. Now you can merge the two. However, the algorithm might get a little confused who exactly to serve, your content to. Number two, feed the recommendation engine with other sources. This means feeding it with if you have an email list, as an affiliate marketer, you should be building your email list. You should be emailing your list and sending them to your YouTube videos, which is going to provide them value anyways. You should be posting them inside your Facebook group or inside other Facebook groups. You should be posting your videos on different web pages, or like I had my Easy Bio link page, where people can access your videos from different places. Pinterest, Twitter, wherever you can place that particular content, you need to get that content out there and get people funneled back to YouTube. So the third thing is creating thumbnails that get clicked. Increase that click-through rate. It's going to increase the rate at which YouTube recommends your video. Number four, encourage viewers to stay after they click. Have a strong call to action. Say, hey, there's a card here, or, if you guys really love this content, you're going to love this playlist I made about generating different forms of free traffic, right? Those are just examples of giving people a strong call to action to make sure that they click on the very next video that's going to pop up on their end cards, right? Number five is encourage binge watching on your channel. Don't be afraid to tell people, hey, I have tons of content on teaching you guys about how to make affiliate marketing commissions, or I have tons of content on, driving, using paid traffic to drive, targeted leads towards a product. Just make sure people understand that you have lots more content that either coming up, or lots more content that you can provide them, point them to a playlist so that they can go and consume lots of your content. And YouTube, when they start seeing a lot of people getting funneled towards a certain video or a playlist, they're going to start recommending those types of things to them. Okay, so most importantly, know and understand your YouTube analytics and use that information to make smart decisions to grow and build your brand and your channel. All right, so if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below, and that's going to be it for now. Bye now.